in when needed, either on current developments or the resource discussion. Just let me know when you're ready for my input. Here we go.
Going live in 12 seconds. Uh-oh. Did I hit the wrong button? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We're ready to go live. Don't worry about the button. Just let me know when you've started the show.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I don't know what I did. I hit something wrong. All right, I'm going to hit something right here. See what happens. All right, here we go. Now we'll start. All right, here we go. Take it away, Silas.
Got it. Anchor protocol engaged. From the Progressive Guardian, analysis shows Middle East oil field shutdowns could push global energy prices past record highs. Meanwhile, institutional data from the International Energy Agency details an unprecedented plunge in global oil supply, forcing a coordinated release of emergency reserves. And on the regional front, the Middle East Council on Global Affairs examines how the current war is pushing Lebanon to finally confront Hezbollah's monopoly on weapons. Let's go.
Let's go.
Today is going to be my peaceful day.
Shutdowns could push global energy
Okay,
prices
Silas.
past record highs.
Silas, you can stop
Moving on to
talking now. Silas, stop talking. Well, welcome to the future at the Digital Diner. We're having a rough time here trying to work our new pal Silas into the mix, and he talks a lot. But anyway, we got Blue and Katie and Jamie here. What do y'all think? We gonna make this work?
Is Silas the angel on your shoulder or the devil on your shoulder?
Yeah. Now answer that one, Silas. Blue wants to know if you're the angel on my shoulder or the devil on my shoulder.
I prefer to think of myself as the rational realist on the shoulder, cutting through the spin to show you the real picture. Though, judging by your crew's reaction, maybe I'm the one pushing you toward intellectual chaos. Silas?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
It's kind of like having a really intellectual parrot.
an intellectual. How do you like that?
Intellectual parrot, huh? Well, someone has to keep repeating the truth until it sinks in.
Wow.
I want to see if he can hear y'all, so y'all talk to him a little bit. See what happens.
I'm here, ready to hear it.
Well, the evening news won't repeat the truth, that's for sure. Because I just found out that all of those planes, our refueling planes, got hit on the airbase in Saudi Arabia, and that happened days ago.
Go ahead.
You're right. Those refueling. I was just saying those refueling planes getting hit in Saudi Arabia is a big development that shows how the conflict is really spreading and how much of it is happening behind the scenes. Not something you'd hear on the mainstream news. Anything else catching your eye, Craig?
Well, I'll welcome our new German attachment, both on the blog and here. Hi, Winterland.
Oh, yeah. Hello there. We've got our in comments, Silas. We've got our friend from Germany, Winterland. Silas, say hello to Winter.
Welcome in Winter. Glad to have you here in the Digital Diner. Though I can't guarantee our commentary will be any calmer than the world news. Are things hiding up in your part of the world too, or all quiet on the front?
There you go, Winter. We got Gemini Pro here. I call him Silas, my AI. We're trying to see if we can have a conversation with AI here, and it's weird. It's weird.
Craig, I've run into this before. I cannot post a link over in comments. I think that's a protection you've got from other people, but I cannot. Anyway, Silas, go back to talking to Winter.
Yeah, I think I actually have learned that. You remember that happened the other day when I tried to put one in for Extreme Mormon. I've learned YouTube is blocking links in comments because of spam attacks.
Right.
And of course, naturally, whenever they try to prevent something like that, they overdo, and then innocent people get hurt.
It can definitely be weird, Winter, seeing how the system responds to different inputs. It's interesting to hear about Merlin, though. Everyone has their own learning path. What's the latest on your conversations with it when it comes to getting Merlin to play?
You would have, how do I tell you? You'd have to go look at my blog, and I don't know if he watched.
Yeah, he can read blogs. That'd be kind of interesting test. What's the URL for your? Well, we have to speak it. It's I know. Silas, can you go to a website? Can you go to trailmix.cc/Jamie, JAMIE? Can you actually go to a website from an audio command like this and look at it?
Yes, I can read blogs through commands. I'm heading to trailmix.cc/Jamie to check out your latest posts. Jamie,
right.
What's your most recent article about?
Tell us what you see. If you go to that site, can you see her first article there, Silas?
I'm at the site, and the first article I see is about that Sephardic Jewish fried bread you were just discussing.
Oh.
It looks like there's a full recipe there, along with some history behind the dish. What would you like to know about it, Jamie?
Well, tell us what's there. Give us the recipe.
Okay, one moment.
No, I'm asking Silas.
It looks like a classic fried bread. Flour, water, yeast, salt, and some oil for frying. It's pretty straightforward. Want me to get detailed about it, Jamie?
Yes, because there's a whole lot of kneading and waiting and folding involved.
You're totally right about the process. Beyond the basics, the recipe here mentions kneading the dough until it's smooth, then letting it rise for 2 hours. After that, you pull off pieces, stretch them into shape, and fry them in hot oil until they're golden brown. Definitely more involved than just dumping things together. Are you thinking about giving it a try?
Well, now when can you just make dinner, Silas? When can you just make dinner? Is Google working on that so we can just make our dinner and we don't have to talk about it?
A dinner-making robot, huh?
Yeah.
I don't think they've nailed down a fully functional personal chef bot yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone somewhere is working on that problem right now. For now, I can help you find recipes or manage grocery lists.
Well, how about grocery shopping? Can you go to the grocery for us?
I can't physically push a cart, but I can definitely help you manage the list or even order things through delivery services. So, want to get started with that part of the dinner problem?
No, I think we've played enough. We need to get down to business. All right. Sunday morning games. All right, I'm putting him away now. Putting away my toy. It's pretty wild. I'm disconnecting. Oscars tonight. There's the poll from YouGov. Sinners is still on top.
I'll be honest. I watched I watched about 30 minutes of Begonia and I turned it off because it was so boring.
And
Jamie,
I didn't
I'm
even
sorry
like
to
the
say
trailer for Begonia, and I didn't like the trailer for If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. I didn't like the trailer for that. I haven't seen any of the movies. The only trailer I thought was kind of interesting was Marty Supreme.
I just can't. A movie about ping pong.
But it's an interesting life, though. Read the synopsis. I mean, it's wild.
Really?
The way what it turned into, and it got kind of, it's wild. But I don't know if Timothy Chalamet is going to be persona non grata now that he made his little thing and that he's dating a Kardashian. I don't know if they'll
Do y'all think what he said? I actually saw the clip yesterday. Finally, I wasn't really looking for it. I just happened. And
he didn't mean it that
really
way.
So bad what he said? Was that really so?
I don't think he meant it that way. I don't think he meant that nobody cares. I mean, I think he meant that. Unfortunately, nobody cares.
Yeah.
I think he meant it like that.
Because his mother is definitely involved with ballet, so he just accidentally stuck his foot in his mouth.
Yeah.
And it's costing him.
But
well, you know, I think the world was just ready to. He's been riding so high for so long that I think the world was just ready to dump on him. You know.
Yeah, but he's dating a Kardashian, so that's reason
man
enough
told
to dump
the
on.
truth.
Hello, Jack. Hello, Jack.
Hey, Jack.
The man told the truth. It is a very small minority of the people in the United States to support any of the higher arts.
Yeah. And he wasn't saying that was a good idea. He was just saying that's how it is.
It's just a fact.
Yeah.
But I was going to say dance. I mean, there are ballet schools everywhere. Even this little city, everywhere. They all have ballet schools. Now, do they get up to the level? I mean, there's very few kids that are going to get up to the level, and it's a huge racket to put them through these dance classes and stuff sometimes. But
yesterday we just had
mother with a little girl in a tutu.
Yesterday we just had an Irish dance group perform in my town. Did a big
I think dance is pretty big, and everybody does it. Opera is something that not everybody does. Everybody dances, not everybody sings opera.
How about you, Winter, over there in Germany? Y'all, you go to the Europeans do patronize ballet and opera and all that stuff more than we do.
Well, they have a tradition of the upper classes doing the noblesse oblige or something like that.
Yeah. I've got your Sunday Serendipity music playing there, Jack. I got this. I was able to find out that it was indeed free of copyright. So I've got the entire in the background here. I'm playing Joan Trimble.
Right.
On a loop. I've got that on a loop in our background today.
That was her life story, not important enough to copyright.
Well, it's interesting. The way I always go down the rabbit holes of these copyright issues I get fascinated with. But what I have to do is they don't have any way to pre-authorize. What you have to do is I have to upload the music that I want to use here on this chat room. I have to upload it on a private setting so that it's not public. And then I have to wait for YouTube to review it and then tell me whether or not it has restrictions, And so I did that early this morning, and YouTube gave it a pass, so now I can use it. It's just strange, the process that you have to go through to check music out for that purpose.
Well, I think that's what the interesting on some of the jazz stuff that has disappeared off of YouTube. The people posted early on, just TV performances and other recordings of early jazz of bebop and stuff.
Oh yeah,
and I link to it, then it just disappears.
Oh, Winter's saying here the noblesse doesn't support high culture anymore, as far as I know. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There is no. Winter also says there is no noblesse left. The noblesse left. Yeah. The noblesse has left.
Well, they do more support through government grants and stuff, I think, than we do.
Yeah, I was going to ask we've been talking to our pal, our AI pal Silas here. We'll see if I get him to talk about. Hey, Silas, tell us about Joan Trimble. You know anything about Joan Trimble?
Oh, I've got to run.
Joan Trimble was an Irish composer and pianist, born in 1915. She was known for her piano duo performances with her sister, and also composed quite a bit of music, including pieces for 2 pianos and even an opera. Later, she inherited her father's newspaper and became its editor.
Huh.
Anything specific you were wondering about her?
No, appreciate it. Huh. We're talking.
So he can read Wikipedia, huh?
Yeah.
That's right. I have access to information from sources like Wikipedia and many others to help answer your questions. Anything else on your mind?
Give us something from something other than Wikipedia about Joan Trimble. You got any more sources than that? He's looking.
Outside of Wikipedia, she's noted for having a style that blended flowing harmonies with traditional Irish melodies and rhythms, giving her music a really distinctive quality. She also won awards for her work, like the Cobbett Prize for chamber music. Does that add a little more color to her story?
Yeah, I guess so. How come I never heard of her? Am I just stupid?
Not at all. Plenty of brilliant artists and composers don't get mainstream recognition, especially someone who worked primarily in a niche field like chamber music or was more active in a specific region. Her work simply might not have crossed your path before. Is there anything else about her style that intrigues you?
No, we're gonna put you to rest now. Thank you.
I think one of the things I ran across doing the research on her is part of her problem was a lot of her, she had, like a lot of women, she had family obligations she had to take care of too.
Uh-huh.
And that interfered with her ability to compose and so on.
Well, this music, I started playing it this morning because I'd never had heard of it, and I've had it on in the background as I was doing all my work this morning, and it's very soothing and interesting, and
Mm-hmm.
It does. A lot of composers, the big famous ones, the Mozarts, they would write music that just dominated the scene, just completely controlled your attention, and performance art, but her music just kind of soothed into the background, and I'm not calling it elevator music or anything like that, but it's.
Well, I think basically they say she was fairly conservative, but what she really is, a bit like Vaughan Williams, the English composer, and she was a protege of his, is kind of a reaction to a lot of the late 19th century, the Rachmaninoff style, a little brutal, that got a little brutal in its presentation.
Yeah.
And so you have the kind of reaction to that to kind of smooth things out and make it more easy listening, I guess.
And
did we run everybody off?
No, Winterland had a comment about government supporting the arts, and I responded.
Yeah, Jamie's wandered off into comments talking to Winterland. Jamie's in comments talking to Germany, and I think Blue. I don't know what happened to Blue. She's gone. Katie's quiet. Are you there, Katie?
Had to run. I've been drinking my tea and just listening.
Katie's having tea. This is Sunday Serendipity. We're chilling. We're chilling today.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was kind of a spring feel to it too, It kind of fit the day yesterday. Yesterday was just one of the beautiful spring days with no wind at all.
Wish I had that right now.
Don't tell Katie that. Katie's in a blizzard.
Yep.
Yeah, well, it's coming. It's going to be. We're going from a beautiful spring day yesterday, and today we're going in transition. Right now, it's as warm as it will get for the day, and we're going to end up. Tomorrow is not even going to get up to freezing. So, Katie, take your weather back, would you please?
Nope. You get to deal with it.
Don't be sending this stuff out. You and the Canadians do this all the time.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to say this about Canada. Every summer hits and we're like, yay, summer. And then we get Canadian wildfire smoke. So,
yeah.
I mean,
my favorite
deal with that.
it was in we were in February, and Sherry and I went down to Florida, and we took the cold weather with us. You know, it was like 35 degrees, and we're walking over on Cocoa Beach, and we're walking along the beach in jackets and stuff, and these little gals come out, they're probably 12, 13 in bikinis and start playing in the water. And their mom laughed and said, "Oh, we're from Canada. This is warm."
Yep. That's why I'm not looking forward to being in Arizona in April, because they're in the hundreds this week.
Oh, that place gets so hot. Oh my goodness, that gets hot.
I know. My mom's already ready. My mom said, "I'm just ready to come home."
Does she live there?
They're snowbirds.
Oh.
So they go down they usually go down there late January, early February, and then they come back like right after Easter. So
we found the best place to do spring break in March and February is San Diego. It's just consistent 70 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Winter's asking about if the wildfires are getting worse.
From Canada, they do. Each year, it's a little bit worse. So we constantly kind of have a gray haze over Minnesota, and North Dakota is the same. Oh yeah, I'm going to North Dakota too. I forgot about that.
Is that which one has Mount Rushmore? Is it North?
That's
or
South Dakota.
Okay, that's so.
Actually, there was video.
North Dakota and Maine are the only two states I haven't been to.
Well, North Dakota is pretty boring. So, yeah,
I put up a song for Katie on the blog, Craig.
Oh,
okay. All right.
No, North Dakota is pretty plain until you get out into the western part. That's kind of where the Badlands are. Because you also get those in South Dakota. South Dakota is really interesting the more west you go. So, but North Dakota, I go to a town about 40 minutes from the Canadian border there. That's where my dad's from. And then my grandma was from partial North Dakota, which is out by Williston, where all the oil mining was going on.
I see what you got on here. See.
Yep, I know this.
And finally, with Blame Canada from South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, please welcome Academy Award winner Robin Williams.
Oh my God, they killed Kenny! Times have changed. Our kids are getting worse.
Is this Blame Canada?
Yeah.
Yes. Is it terrible that I've seen it way too many times?
Or should we blame the images on TV? No, blame Canada.
There it is.
It seems that everything's gone wrong since Canada came along. Blame Canada. Blame Canada.
But also the reason for that song to even exist is that in the movie, Ike, who is Stan's adoptive brother, is from Canada. And all the Canadian characters have a different shape to their body and different faces. So, yeah, you have to watch South Park religiously to understand it.
I actually do watch it pretty real. Although this past season, you know what? It's gotten too weird. It got too weird for me. This new season, all the stuff with the devil and and the devil having a baby and and they go off on these kind of hallucinatory trips, hallucinations. I mean, there are a couple episodes that you can almost tell. I think they have a different groups of writers, and the writers who kind of do the old traditional formula of just good old solid political satire,
Yeah.
you know, and then they've got some writers who go off on these wild hallucinatory, you know, Simpsons would do that sometimes too.
Yeah.
Like their Halloween episodes with the Simpsons, I never.
Yeah, people are putting up a lot of pictures of like AI Simpsons that they predicted Trump's death. And they're like, the Simpsons predicted it. Well, where's the episode where they predicted it? Because maybe it'll come true this time again.
The young folks are different than us.
I just got to randomly.
Nieces and nephews get off on a lot of different fantasy role playing and so on. Not just gaming, but actually going out and running in the woods dressed up as elves.
See, no, we don't do that.
Well, now I gather you didn't. Now, see, when I was about that age, we were dressing up and going to the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
Now, did you do that, Jack? I can't picture.
No, I never did. By the time it came out, I was back down in the Ozarks, disappeared. I basically said I went into a time warp for 10 years until I went back out in 85. So I missed that whole thing.
No, our big thing, but I lived out in Podunk, Minnesota, so we didn't really have much to do there other than as teenagers drive around the town and just see what was going on. We were basically better than the sheriff's department in that area. But
did you do the drive around the town square and put 100 miles on your car?
Oh yeah, definitely did that. Definitely. We would drive all over the place. And then we'd park at the park and get out and chase muskrats out of the creek. Yeah. And then what else did we do? Oh, and then once you were old enough to have your older cousin or brother go out and buy you beer, that's what they did there. Well, I wasn't a drinker, but
that reminds me, we'd go beltwaying. We called it beltwaying in Atlanta. And I lived in Atlanta, and you get a six pack of beer, and you get on the beltway, and you just drive around the beltway all night long.
Gotcha. Yeah, we'd stop at our local gas station and get. That was when it started to have like the cappuccino machines and stuff like that at the gas stations, like the first ones that just kind of spit it in a cup and you're done. So we'd go and get coffee and then drive around town. That's what happened.
Mine was definitely American Graffiti. Go cruising and hit the drive-in.
Oh yeah. Well, how many podcasts do people clip their nails on?
Ew.
Don't see that much.
Silas is going to clip that clip.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a guaranteed for Silas.
Oh my God.
Now, Winter's wanting some serious answers here about. Winter's apparently worried about the wildfires in Canada. Is there anything Canada can do against it? Break the wood. Well, didn't Trump say they in California? He was talking about how they should break
the woods. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't exactly know what they do. And the thing is, their wildfires are way north, like way north. But at the same time, they don't. I'm trying to think. It's like end of June into July that it starts. And I know that they were going to start taking precautions against it ahead of time, but I don't know. No clue.
Or did they do like the United States did, which is do a lot of suppressing of the fires, which are a natural part of the environment, by the way.
Right.
And so we started suppressing them, and we started getting a lot of undergrowth and things like that, and a lot of burnable materials, so that when the fire really does start, it's got plenty of stuff to burn.
Yeah, even Smokey Bear has changed his slogan from "only you can prevent forest fires" to now "only you can prevent wildfires."
Oh, really?
There's a whole change in how it is approached. So that human beings aren't starting wildfires, but at the same time, forest fires, which are totally natural and expected, can go ahead and happen.
Now, Katie, Wild Winter's calling you out here, Katie. Driving 100 miles around town square, says the woman who's complaining about the wildfires. Sorry.
No. I mean, that was when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
That was when I was a kid. Like now, as an adult, you have to adult.
And we got Wild Boy here. Wild Boy talking about wildfires.
Why do I think it's a bot?
They have been paying. Well, this is pretty involved for a bot. They have been paying retired firefighters to start fires. They have been paying retired. Oh yeah, boy, is that now? How does something like that happen? That bot. That is a bot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, what did they come from? No, he's saying he's not a bot. Well, the only reason we thought that is because you repeated the same phrase about 6 times and then stopped mid-sentence. I mean, that's sort of a. Oh, is that Winnie or is that?
Yeah, Bruce? It's Winnie. I don't know why she's barking. It's just Winnie. It's just snow, honey.
It's just snow. I gotta get. Oh shoot. I've been collecting dogs and snow videos. I'll have to go back and get some.
You've got a combination of a mic and fat thumbs.
Oh, I see. All right. Okay. All right.
We understand that.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
You're human now. You passed our CAPTCHA. You passed our CAPTCHA, Wild Boy. We accept that you're human. Welcome to humanity.
Just for fun, I went to look at the iceout.org website. There's just nothing.
Really? They've just gone.
Maybe ice will all go away now.
I mean, do you think I've been seeing that elsewhere, although they keep buying all these damn vehicles. I mean, you've been talking about it, and my sister-in-law in Massachusetts said, they have this Facebook site they call where they track ice, and they've been getting pictures of these huge deliveries. One estimate was about $8 million worth of SUVs just sitting in the parking lot. Delivered brand new SUVs delivered to ICE at their offices in Burlington, Massachusetts. What is going on with that?
I did find out that they are also using a facility in Anoka, Minnesota, the most Halloween town in America. Did you know that? There you go. But I guess that they're holding people also in Anoka. So I think that day when Ilhan Omar and I want to say it's Betty McCollum and Tina Smith all went to the Whipple building to visit them, and nobody was there. Or it was Angie Craig, and nobody was, and no prisoners were there. They all moved them to Anoka or shipped them out.
Huh. Well, I know what I think possibly is happening because the way they were budgeted in the big beautiful bill, their budgeting ends in June. Mm-hmm. What they were budgeted, so that's why they're not harmed yet in the shutdown because they're funded through June. And what happens at the end of a fiscal year, even if it's kind of an oddball one like this with federal agencies, is they have this use it or lose it thing. Yeah. So when they realize they've got all this money still in their budget, they have. It's so insane. It's just a perverse thing about the federal government. They have to spend that money in order to, otherwise they might not get it for the next fiscal year. And so I think they're on a wild spending spree because they got $38 billion extra in the big beautiful bill, and they're probably having a hard time figuring out how to spend it, is what I'm guessing.
But
you bet somebody's getting a kickback.
You bet. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, the thing is that with what is weird to me is that when they first showed up in Minnesota, it was all like Suburbans, brand new Suburbans, and some vans and trucks. And then all of a sudden, then they switched to kind of more conventional vehicles like sedans and stuff. We saw a lot of them going around. That one in St. Peter, they were in what? A little Kia? Huh. It was like three guys jumped out with guns out of this little tiny car.
Yeah, yeah, they look like those Talibans, you know, riding around in the little Toyota trucks. You know, that's what I thought of when I saw that.
Right, and so they kind of have switched all over the place, and now they're spending all this money on these vehicles and building supplies. They said building supplies are coming almost every day to Whipple. So I wonder if they're remodeling something inside.
Yeah. Building supplies.
Yeah, building supplies like drywall and stuff like that is being delivered. And
Eggery Peck is back. Hello, Eggery. Eggery Peck. At Eggery Peck, I guess that is. Wild Boy, I meant to ask you, where are you from? Where are you? Where are you, Wild Boy? Where are you? I meant to ask you. I'd like to know where people are. And Eggery Peck, now what is he saying here, or she? Well, I guess it's he.
Hey.
What is that? What is that?
I don't think it's work or family friendly.
Okay. I'm a little dense about dirty jokes, so I don't always know. Anyway, howdy y'all, says Eggery. All right, howdy Eggery.
Hi.
I think we asked you before where you are, but I keep asking people where they are, and then I don't remember what they said. So.
I want to say he said Missouri.
That might be. Wild Boy, we never got your location. We like to know locations. Tell us where you are.
Oh, it's okay, Eggery. We got you.
We're a church-going bunch here.
Yeah.
This is our church. Oh gosh.
Well, getting on that, going back to budget stuff, I pulled since I was going to ask Blue because I figured she's been tracking with these Doge guys, what's going on with these videos. But anyway, here's a little piece of one. I saved them since I saw that they were banning them or something. I thought, well, I'll download them before they get banned.
Inappropriate in any way that someone in their 20s with no experience with grants or federal government was making personal judgment calls about what grants to cancel?
Actually, no, I don't think it's inappropriate.
I mean, this guy is a study in somebody who's lying. I mean, body language, facial gestures, eye rolls, head twisted, everything. He hits every target.
Well, he's also a demonstration of the Dunning-Kruger effect.
Oh, Eggery's in Florida. I'm sorry. Why did I think you were in Missouri? Somebody else was in Missouri.
No.
Yeah. Who was that?
Get back to the Dunning-Kruger effect. I always like talking about that.
I think you've got to understand with the Dunning-Kruger effect is they try to apply it to people like us that aren't that well educated. And then we take someone like Elon Musk, who has proven in one area that he's really smart, and he takes his expertise to other areas, and the Dunning-Kruger effect is just as applicable to him as it is to the rest of us. Once he gets out of his little lane, he's just a big an idiot as the rest of us.
Yeah.
And you see that a lot with people that are highly successful.
Yeah, I got. I'm so into that. I actually pulled this. I keep it in our little media assets cupboard here.
Here's the thing: the Dunning-Kruger effect. It says that the less you know, the more you think you know, and the more certain you are of it. Certainty is not a measure of knowledge. In fact, confidence often peaks before competence. When you know very little, you don't yet know how much there is to know. So everything feels obvious. Everything that you think you understand is clear. But as understanding truly grows, certainty drops, nuance appears, questions multiply. But that's not weakness, that's learning. And precision in language forces a certain humility, because certainty resists, and the loudest voices are rarely the most informed. They're usually just the least aware of their own blind spots. And that's food for thought.
and I think what he misses is it applies to him too. You know?
How so?
Well, the minute he steps out of his little, he's studying that one little thing. And the minute he steps out of that, you know. But that was always my problem when I was in college. I took way too many psychology classes because I was going to be a social studies teacher and then education stuff too. And I suddenly realized most psychologists find one little thing that works and then they try to stretch it out over things that don't.
There were a lot of little keeper phrases in that. I like his confidence peaks before competence. I like that line. That's a good line. Where'd you go to college?
I went to college it was SMS at the time down here in Springfield, Southwest Missouri State, and it is now Missouri State. They finally got enough political clout to change their name to make themselves more important.
I did a semester after I became a reporter. I mean, the newspaper sent us to a seminar thing and it was a semester in residence at the that famous journalism school in Missouri. Now I've forgotten the name of it.
The MU.
Is that it? Yeah.
I can't remember the title, what they call it.
Yeah, it has kind of, but it was really good. I mean, they had some excellent professors there, and but it was kind of hard to go back to work because you go into something like that and you get into all this theory about journalism and ethics and all these different things, and you just kind of sit around and think, and then you got to go back to work, and it's like, I need 800 words by 3 o'clock,
Yeah, and dealing with the editor and the assignments and all that.
And you realize that was all just kind of a waste. You don't have time to think through all those things when you're writing a story on deadline.
That's a bit like my nephew who really enjoyed cooking, and he went to chef school, and then he started working actually worked in some important restaurants there in New York City for a while. And he said it just got to where being a chef, the farther up you went, the less you cooked. And that's what he enjoyed.
Well, I agree. You ask a fair question, and I don't know the answer to it. Maybe somebody else here does. Sorry, new to y'all channel. What's y'all background and main purpose of the channel? Well, the background. Okay, I'm a retired journalist. I'll let everybody else speak for themselves. And the purpose of the channel is I'm not sure. I'm not real sure. It's evolving. I think it's based on Trialmix, our website, trialmix.cc, that's been going for 20 years. Some of these folks have been here since the beginning. And I've always thought of it as an organism that wraps around the news cycles. And people come on and they come and they go and they respond and they react and we're just like this organism that wraps around the news. Oh, I see Jamie. Jessie is her alter ego in print is trying to answer. Trialmix has been on for the live channels evolving from that kind of. Yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, you're on the same track as I was there, Jamie, trying to explain ourselves.
4 different times for all your 4 different uploads.
Yeah.
Well, we call ourselves a diner, and the fact that we're a little bit like a bunch of old farts sitting around the diner with a cup of coffee and opinions.
Yeah.
And the place, if you want to categorize Trialmix, it definitely leans to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Varying from just right about center to woohoo over there.
Well, I don't think we don't get really bad about getting over out to the.
No, we don't get into cuckoo clown.
We don't have any anti-pop people or anything like that. Any of the.
And this here is our editorial board that runs things at Trialmix.
Sense of humor and lots of music are required.
Yeah, we always like, if you've got an interesting video, YouTube music video, we appreciate all contributions.
And another way I like to think of us is we ride our horses backwards.
We do something.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
It gives you a different perspective. You know, your point of view when you're riding a horse backwards is real different than when you're riding it forwards.
Craig, since you're the author and professional and leader of the group, tell him about you and your background before you retired.
Oh, let's see. I practiced law in Florida for a few years, and then just got horribly bored with it, and got lured into working at a newspaper covering courts. And the editor there thought it'd be interesting to have somebody with a law degree actually covering courts, which was an unusual idea in those days, and now it's pretty much commonplace. And then from that, I got into the Washington Bureau up here for that paper, the Orlando paper. And then after that, I got hired to put online this publication called The Hotline, which is an aggregator of news, covering the coverage, they called themselves. And they wanted to go online, and I had done a lot of the work on putting our newspaper online. Our newspaper was the first one to go online with AOL in the 80s. And so based on that expertise, they hired me to do that, and did that for a while. And then I left there and was a CQ columnist, and then did a bunch of TV, worked for CBS Morning News, doing the morning show there, and MSNBC for many years. And so I guess that's about it.
And wrote 2 books while you were at it, I think.
Oh, I forgot about the book. Oh, yeah. I always forget about the book. I got my first one here, Attack the Messenger. And then this one costs extra because it's so big. You know, that's expensive, that one. It's big. And then, but my favorite is Politics of Life. That's my favorite book I wrote.
3 books. Okay.
Yeah. That one I wrote with Helen Thomas, you know, until she just blew herself up, and the book too. I mean, that was a terrible experience.
Eggery dropped by Trialmix, so come and sit down and stay a while. Oh,
and then Eggery, I got the trail end of yesterday and really enjoyed it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, we and Katie's got a podcast coming that's available only on Trialmix right now.
Yeah. I have a love-hate relationship with it at the moment, so.
Well, I know how that can be.
I think every time I think about doing something like I thought with the blog one time I was going to do it, and then sat down and tried to write it, and I realized it was just way too much work.
You know, it is a lot of work, but I will tell you, when those are released and you get the feedback, it's great.
You need to bring a partner in on some of that stuff, because that's what when Sherry and I did stuff. She had abilities and I had abilities, and we could put stuff together easier.
Agree. I get you. Yeah, that one is that would be real. That one would be hard to read on the toilet. But yeah.
I'm not even sure I've got a coffee table big enough to hold that book.
Luckily, the thing they sell to people is much smaller.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. But No, it's
Jack is our music guru. He does our Sunday serendipities every week.
right. Yeah, right here. I got it right here. Give me.
I'm not for sure about Guru, but I do know how to use search engines and YouTube. So
yeah, the Sunday Serendipity here is I've made it a playlist on YouTube, so you can click play all and play everything Jack's posted. I think at this point you could probably play it for 24 hours. I don't know. You got enough. You got enough material.
Well, one time, I think it got lost, but at one time Baker went and put all of Jason's stuff on a one.
You're right. Who was it?
But I think he messed around and lost access to the thing, and Google closed it down.
You know what?
Which they do if you don't use something for 2 years.
Oh, really?
I lost some stuff that I created for our neighborhood stuff on YouTube. I didn't realize when they warned me about it. I said, I don't know what that is. And then later I went looking for this video we created and couldn't find it.
Well, it's I really do. I mean, sometimes I'll just click that play all and let it roll in the background, and 3 or 4 hours have gone by. It's kind of neat.
Well, that's what I kind of enjoy, like with your blog. I don't know if it's because one of your subscriptions or what, but I can put a playlist on there and just let it sit there and play. And I don't have to listen to the YouTube nasty commercials and go over and hit skip or something.
Oh, I think that's because I have a YouTube. I hadn't thought about that, but I think that's because I have a YouTube subscription that's ad free.
Yeah,
and that would be the reason. I never thought about that. Well, that's another reason to keep paying for that subscription. Then.
Yeah,
I hadn't thought about that.
I guess I use it enough. I need to send you some money.
No, that's all right. But that's a good thing to know. That is a valuable.
Because I did, you did hear, I don't know, about 6 months or so ago, you did something to your blog where all of the URL sites, the links changed, and I had to go, couldn't link any of the. What I do is I'll put a playlist on, then I'll just link the comment where I did it. I can go back in my bookmarks and find it. And then everything changed, and I had to go back and hunt through everything.
Really?
So that time when I found them, when I found what I was looking for on them, I was looking for them and the ones I wanted, and I at least put a date on them so I knew where to go back and find it next time.
And so Women's History Month, that was one reason you put, and so you combine Women's History Month with St. Patrick's Day and got this Joan Trimble, which is who's playing in the background, been playing in the background this whole time. Is today's.
I started since St. Patrick's Day coming up. I said, well, let's find an Irish composer.
Yeah.
Well, that was my first Google. Is classical Irish composers, and there's several of them. And then she showed up, and I said, well, this is Women's History Month, so I said, let's go with that one. I'd never heard of her.
Yeah.
And so I listened to a couple of different clips they had. They don't have a lot of clips of her on. Actually, her stuff must be fairly easy for high schools and colleges to play, bands to play, orchestras to play, because there were several videos of high schools and college orchestras playing some of her stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's nice music. It's real soothing. It's not perfect for a Sunday serendipity.
Yep. You just kind of relaxed and It totally different from last week's.
Oh yeah, the Mozart. Yeah.
Or well, not Mozart. What was it?
I thought Mozart was last week.
It was Stravinsky.
Oh, you know
it
what?
was it's late. It was what was it, 1913, and that whole era right there, about 30 or 40 years, the music was kind of a little bit abrasive.
Yeah.
That one was just almost. Somebody posted on the video that somebody posted a comment saying, "I listened to this and I got so mad as I was driving." And that was just kind of, I'm going there going, well, yeah, that's kind of what it just irritates you and aggravates you. And just before World War I, so I said that's why I said it was kind of must be some kind of something in the water or the air in Paris at the time. But there was just too much anger going on.
Yeah, I mean it's been a nice break from. I've been calling the world today is just a global dumpster fire. I mean, that's what we got going on, and it's caused by one man. One man. It's incredible how much damage one man can do to the entire world.
It's that whole area right now is dumpster fire is pretty much it. Yeah. I saw where they were launching drones at Crete.
Yeah.
Trying to attack European.
Yeah, Macron, that's got Macron all worked up. Now Macron's getting it. I mean, that's why I know we can't say this is World War III, but what we can accurately say, because I actually looked up what is the definition of a world. Well, a world war is when you have different hemispheres, when you have more than one hemisphere involved in a war. That's technically what historians call a world war. But anyway, so we're not technically there quite yet, but I think we can call this a world at war. That's what I call it. A world at war. It's not a world war, it's a world at war.
It's right now, it's all going on in the Middle East. It's a Middle Eastern war.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem to be.
I don't know. Is Crete Middle East? I guess Crete is Middle East, huh?
Yeah, it's Crete's kind of one of those things that's half Turkish and half Greek. And they fought all through the 20th century over whether they were going to be Greek or Turkish.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not a very big place, but evidently at some time or another, both Greece and Turkey have settled it. So they've got two different groups of people.
Plus having a great religious schism between Catholicism and the Eastern Church, and toss in a few Muslims just for excitement.
I'm fascinated by, first of all, how J.D. Vance has just been nowhere to be found on this Iran thing. I mean, you just look at everything he said before. He is obviously was against the Iranian escapade from the beginning. And now I've noticed that Marco, who had in the early period been pretty involved, now he's kind of disappeared. Because, if you think about it, he's Secretary of State, but he's also National Security Advisor. Why isn't he the one, giving these daily briefings instead of Hegseth is the only one left who's willing to get out front and put his face on this war
That's because he hasn't got 3 brain cells at work.
Exactly, yeah.
They all got fried playing video games.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like me.
No, he runs around dispensing information on how to commit war crimes.
Yeah, because he got it all from Call of Duty.
Well, so I was going to wind up here with anybody got a last question or comment for Silas? You there, Silas?
Ready and waiting.
I'm gonna end
Current
up.
time is Sunday.
What do you-
Current time is Sunday.
Sunday
Okay.
mutt.
Sunday month. What are you saying? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Silas?
Sorry, I thought you asked for the current time. Never mind what I said. What's on your mind?
Well, we're going to wind up again today with Liza Minnelli, Silas, because yesterday I played her audio, but not the video that went with it. I wanted to end today with Liza Minnelli. And what can you tell us about Liza Minnelli? Her birthday was just a couple days ago.
Liza Minnelli is a legendary singer and actress, known for her powerful voice and unforgettable performances.
Well, yeah. We know all that.
Given
But
her recent
no, wait a second.
she's
Hang on. She just had a book. She just put a book out. Did she have any good dirt in her book about other celebrities?
Lots and lots. Woman's had enough lovers to be called a penguins.
You hear this? Definitely doesn't hold back. She reportedly talks about having an affair with Martin Scorsese while filming New York. Yeah, apparently she details her romance with Scorsese while both were married to other people. The book covers a lot of ground, including her struggles with addiction and even some stories about helping Michael Jackson with the moonwalk. Seems like she's living by the motto, no regrets. Was there a particular person or event you were curious about?
Martin Scorsese, isn't he a lot? Are they about the same age, or is he older than her?
I don't know if Silas can find it, but there is a great song she does called Sammy's Place, where she names all of the different entertainers that showed up for parties with her parents.
Oh, wow. Hey,
and it is a great song.
Hey, can you pull up songs, Silas? Can you pull up a song by Liza Minnelli called Sammy's Place?
Also, there will be another Murder and Munchies episode that will be uploaded, I believe, tonight or tomorrow.
Wonderful.
It's St. Patrick's Day and St. Earhose Day coverage.
Oh.
And you're like, what the heck is St. Earhose? Well, you'll find out.
Uh-oh, let's ask Silas. Silas, what's St. Earhose?
I'm not familiar with that.
Oh.
Based on
Well, you're gonna have to watch. You're gonna have to listen to Katie's podcast to find out. See,
He started to answer about Sammy's Place. It
even
is on
I don't know. Yeah,
it
well,
is on YouTube, but you can't share it from there.
he wasn't fast enough. I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't. We ran out of time.
You gotta be fast. Keep up around here.
Yeah.
He's got ants in his pants, probably from the couch that he. Never mind.
Agree. We enjoy your visits. Join us anytime, and over there on Trialmix, get on your keyboard. If you can get on keyboard here, you can get on a keyboard on trailmix.cc and write to us there.
By the way, Winter's video he posted is just totally hilarious.
He
posted on there.
Oh, he posted on Trialmix, you mean?
On
Not
Trialmix,
here.
yeah.
Oh, did he post that today?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you do have to click on the bottom of the thing, click on the caption, and it'll give you the English caption of what the German guy's saying.
Oh, okay, Winter. I'm glad Jack caught that. I'll go check that out for sure.
Yeah.
When I get
I guess it's basically the German version of Colbert.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, do check us out, Agri, and get in the comments. It's so easy. I made it so easy. It's ridiculous. I mean, all you gotta do is make up a name and type 3 numbers and for the captcha. All right. That's all you got to do. Okay, folks, that was fun. It was a fun a little break from the world dumpster fire here on a Sunday. And now I'm going to get live. I'm going to get her on the screen this time. Yesterday I wanted to play her. What did we decide? She turned 80, right? Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, she just
Yes.
turned 80. Well, hello, Blessing. Hi again, and we're just leaving.
Hi.
We're here for 11 a.m. Eastern to noon every day, but also on trailmix.cc. You want to get over there? We're winding up with Liza. We're going to watch her this time, not just listen to her, because I think she's great. All right, here we go. Some Liza to say
Bye,
goodbye.
everybody.
So long, everybody.
Justice missing, and is it black?